Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at my newest project. I just picked this up from the sheriff's sale. It's in a really cool neighborhood that actually my cousin lives right down the street. It's this beautiful tree-lined neighborhood. When I looked online, they had just bought it in 2021 and it was a little dated, but in really good condition. I just got in for the first time and to my surprise, it looks a little bit better than expected in some areas and a little worse in others. Let's check it out. So much to my surprise, they actually started rehabbing the house. If you saw those pictures I flipped through, it was all kind of like granny style or country style. So they did install all new floors, and they got pretty far in the rehab before who knows what happened to them. So all I need to do on the first and second floors is just kind of complete the rehab they started. It's basically done. They haven't done any doors yet, so it needs doors. They actually got pretty far on this bathroom remodel, as you can see. They tiled the wall, so I just need a vanity, mirror, light. And then the shower is actually super nice. I love what they picked. I probably would have picked something really similar if I did it myself. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's swing on over to the kitchen. All right, so if you look at these pictures I'm flipping through, this was the kitchen before. It had that country vibe. So they started remodeling it here. They painted all the cabinets, and then they put chicken wire in the doors. So it's not totally ideal, but the numbers are a little tight on this deal. So what I'm going to do is keep these cabinets, get new poles, quartz countertops, and then you can see this random wall here. I wasn't really sure what they were going for, but we're going to re-drive all this and then make a cutout with a little bar area here so it looks through. Gives it a more open feel. And then yeah, just quartz countertops, put glass where the chicken wire is, and subway tile backsplash. So overall on these first and second floors, I actually am pretty fortunate because I wasn't expecting it to even be rehabbed. I thought it looked like how it looked on the listing photos. So that was a plus. The basement, didn't fare so well. The place was sitting vacant for 3 months with no electricity. So that basement, the nice finished basement in the pictures, is completely demoed. So I'm gonna have to put that thing back together. But we're up here on the second floor, the master bedroom. And this bathroom is still in really good shape if you look here. So the bank winterized it, but it's got a nice dual vanity, nice tile, really cool shower with the rainfall head. So overall, I am happy with the buy. You really never know what you're going to get when you buy at auction. But let's go back to the spreadsheet and see how the numbers will shake out on this one. All right, so here's how the numbers are looking on this one. A lot's happened since I bought it. So when you buy at the sheriff's sale, you actually buy and then wait for the sale to confirm before you can get in. So this particular county moves super slow. This one took like a month and a half to confirm. And I do feel like our market has pulled back a little bit. So I've actually lowered my sales price target from $450 to $435 on this one, which makes the numbers a little skinny. That and the rehab was actually a little more extensive than I thought, which we'll get into. Here's how it's shaken out. I paid $331. I'm gonna have $100 in recording fees. There is a bidder service that I used on this one that is a 1% fee, but they go to the auction for you, which saved me a lot of time and driving around, so I was happy to pay it. There's transfer tax, so all in purchase price was about $335. Then the rehab, even though it looks like it was already rehabbed, there's actually quite a bit of stuff. So I'm gonna go through the rehab list so you guys can see why it ended up being so expensive. I think it's going to be around $35,000. I guess that shouldn't be there, so that makes the numbers a little better. Holding costs is going to be about $2,000 for utilities and the lawn. Insurance on these vacant houses is crazy expensive. Now my initial plan on this deal was to take a loan on the property. I was able to get a loan for about $264,000, but since I had to lower the sales price and raise the rehab, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. So unfortunately, I'm going to just stick with cash on this deal. Buying cash is no way to really scale a flipping business. So it's not ideal. Actually kind of upsets me. But if I want to make a profit, I'm just going to stick to an all cash deal and hopefully get in and out of this one pretty quick since the rehab shouldn't take too long. I have my target sales price at $435. I think that's pretty doable, pretty conservative. Then commission on this one would be about $19,000. I can probably help myself out a little bit on the list side, obviously, since I'm a broker. So I'll be able to save a little bit there. Tax proration is going to be $11,860. Again, if you've seen my videos, you know in Illinois our taxes are paid 1 year behind, so we have to prorate the buyer all the taxes that weren't yet paid. Attorney be $500, title $2610, survey on the property about $350, recording and closing fee. So all in closing costs would be about 35 grand. So right now that's leaving me with a profit of about 23,000 and change. A 6.3% cash on cash return, not a good deal, not a great deal, not a home run. But that's the risk you take when buying auction properties. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be bankrupt or anything from this one. I'm still going to make a profit. It just isn't as profitable as I had thought. But like I said, if you're buying places sight unseen at the auction, you know, they're not all going to be home runs. There's going to be some singles in there. But I want to show you guys why a property that was basically already rehabbed is still going to cost me $35,000 to rehab. All right, so I'd like to show you how this rehab of an already mostly rehabbed house is going to cost $35,000. Just a lot of little things that weren't finished that are going to add up. So in the kitchen, we're going to put glass in those cabinets that had chicken wire. And then there's 2 cabinet doors missing, to make 2 new cabinet doors, subway style backsplash, quartz countertops, and an undermount sink. So that's going to add up a little bit. I mentioned I was going to make a cutout in that wall and then do like a quartz countertop for a bar. And then they didn't have shoe molding on most of the first floor. The laundry room, we need to install a sink and then kind of clean up where the dryer vent is. First floor bedrooms, there's no bedroom doors on any of the doors. Then we need to install sconces. The first floor bathroom, we need a vanity and mirror. And we need to paint a little bit of, do a little painting in there. So the basement, like I said, was kind of destroyed. So I basically have to just start over from scratch down there. So that's where a lot of the cost in this rehab is going to lie. So I'm going to re-drywall it. We're going to spray the ceiling and then drywall some of the ceiling. We're going to paint the concrete walls. You know, they're kind of just old and dirty and have drawings on them or whatever. So I want to clean those up. We're going to carpet the living room and stairs. There was a full bathroom down there. So we are going to put vinyl plank floors, install a vanity, buy a toilet and shower. We're going to do a new sump pump and ejector to protect the investment in the basement. If you're going to spend a bunch of money finishing your basement, you want to make sure these sump pumps and ejector pumps are going to work. And I have no idea how old they are. And then paint the basement. And in that upstairs bedroom, we're going to install a mirror, fix the plumbing, install a shower head that was missing, clean up the floors and the cabinets, and patch and paint the closet. We need to clean up the garage, fix the garage door, exterior, a bunch of cleanup, throw away debris. So even though it seems like a smaller rehab, it all just kind of adds up, and rehabs are expensive these days. So even a property that doesn't need a whole lot of work can still cost 35 grand. And that's flipping houses. So thank you guys for watching. If you're curious how this one ends up shaking out, make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And again, appreciate your time. Until next time.